guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is the third in the series of digital still life watercolor painting using Tayasui Sketches Pro on the iPad. I am using an iPad Pro. You can be using any other kinds of iPad which can run Tayasui Sketches Pro. Last video I made a mistake. Raspberry wasn't my favorite fruit. My favorite fruit is actually the blackberry, which is very sweet. The raspberry is a little bit sour, but thanks for pointing it out. You know who you are. So today's video I'm going to draw the raspberry, and I hope you can follow through. This is how it is. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's start. We're gonna choose the color first. Okay, but let's choose from the preset colors. Now blackberries, the color is essentially a very dark purplish blue. So let's change the color. We'll choose this color. Add that. This color is this. Okay, these are the values. Alright, I've added it already, so that's fine. Now let's change to a watercolor brush. Again, we're choosing the second brush. Press and hold to reveal the size options. I'm going to change this size to about 73. Okay, set it to full opacity, and then let's begin to draw. Today we're gonna draw three blackberries. So one here, just draw one big circle here, and another one here, and another one here, something like that. Okay, so generally it's like this. You should have 1, 2, 3. So next, what we're gonna do is make the size smaller, the brush size smaller, about 22. And now we're gonna add some bumps. Okay, just add some bumps here. Bump, bump here. You don't have to be perfect, okay? Don't worry. You don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing. Just get the general idea. Here, 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 and we are done. And let's press here to dry. Okay, that is done. Next, again, let's make a new layer, and this time we're gonna use a much darker color. Okay, I think this might be good. Cancel. Okay, let's choose the previous color just now, but much darker. Okay, and just add it. Okay, so that is done. So what we're going to do now is have this. I wonder if you can see in the camera. Draw some half moons like this, like crescents. Okay, to show that there is some texture, some shapes, 3D shapes of the berries. So this berry will be right in front. Oh, I forgot. The light source for this is coming from here again. Okay, so the shadows will be coming here, will be projected here. Okay, and the crescent will be much bigger like this. Okay, next we're going to use the water brush. Remember, change the opacity to the lowest, and the size, maybe set it to about 25, and just drag it. Okay, I'm going to do the edges, just touch the edges and pull out. Touch the edges and pull out, like that, just like that. Don't have to be perfect, just pull out, just give it some kind of character to this paint strokes. Okay, that is done. Then you press dry. The next thing is to make another layer. We're gonna put the reflections. Now choose again, go back to the second brush, full maybe not full opacity, maybe set it to about 60, and the brush size to about 35. We're gonna do the reflections. Remember, the light source is coming from here. Okay, one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to change the color. So let's change the color to white. Opacity set to 60. Okay, let's do this. Okay, can you see it? Now when you paint over, just make sure that when you have this crescent, the dark ones here, the white ones should be right above it, okay? To make it feel like there is a ball coming out. Okay, so again, water brush. Before we dry, we use the water brush. And just pull it out like that. Next, have another layer here. Okay, so now we're gonna draw the leaves. So change the brush, set the opacity to the fullest, set the size maybe 40, and change the leaves to about, I think this color will be fine. This color is this. These are the values. Okay, and start painting. One, like that. Now the ends are sharp like that, so just flick. Base is thick, flick like that. Same with this guy. Okay, we're done. This is just the beginning. Next, change the color to brownish like that. Okay, so just add it like that. Brown color will be close to the fruit, to the base. Flick. Now you can use the water brush. Oops. Use the water brush and set the size to about 13 and just flick, pull out the ink like that. Okay, done. Maybe we'd like to have it a bit more dark shadow at the leaves here, so make sure you change the color to this value. These are the values, and then start painting over here. Okay, closer to the berries at the base. That. Use the wet brush and just pull it away. Yes, like that. And we're done. Okay, next, make a new layer. We're gonna draw the big leaves, the leaves of the blackberry. And this time we're gonna use, again, switch to the main brush, change the color to this color, this green color. This is the value in case you want to know. And we're gonna draw. The leaves, right, will be behind, so I'm gonna take this layer, click, and drag it down to the bottom. Once that is done, press here, and let's do this. The leaves have a jagged edge, like that. Okay. Now we have somewhat of a jagged edge like this. Start coloring it in. Okay, you can add pressure. Have another one here. We are done. Press the dry button. Next thing we're gonna do is give it some details, alright? So I have the next color, the darker hue of green, which is this value, in case you want to know. And then what we do is change the size of the brush to the smallest one. Okay, and then let's do this. Just draw the vein like that. Okay, where's my water brush? Here. Now this water brush, we are going to have some very detailed work here. So slowly get the edge and then push it out. Maybe I need a smaller size, 9. Push it out. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Alright, that is done. Press dry. Next thing, what I'm not happy about is, wait, we need the shadow. Okay, let's make it a shadow. Have another layer. Click this layer, drag it down right to the bottom below the leaves. Now change the brush size to the second one. Make it maybe a bit bigger. Change the color to the bottom one. Okay, maybe not the bottom one. This one. This is the same color just now that we chose. Okay. Maybe we set the opacity to about 65 or 60. And start. Oh, maybe change the brush size. Okay, maybe bigger. Okay, closer to the berries, you add some more paint like that. Now, finish. Water brush. This is my favorite tool. On the water brush, make the size bigger, about 20, and I just pull it away. Maybe bigger. Okay, next is to dry. Okay, now, oops, what did I do? Okay, now the thing that I'm not happy about right now is the reflections. Let's get back to the reflections area. Okay, I mean, get back to the reflections layer, which is this one. Make sure you click on it. I'm going to add some more white. Okay, second brush, change the opacity to a bit higher, about 70. The brush size about 40. Change the color to white, and let's do this. Okay, the outer edges. Remember, the light is coming from here, so there will be more reflection, light reflections going on at the top rather than at the bottom. Okay, and again use the water brush. Set the water brush to somewhat small, about 10 to 12, and then now drag it out. Okay, and dry. Okay, let's do the fun part here. Now what we're going to do is have another layer. This time we have a dedicated layer for the splash. Alright, the splash. This is the fun part. Press the Indian ink. Make sure the size is the biggest. And then set the color to here. Okay, the dark purple hue. And then just tap like that. We have some kind of splash going on. Like that. Okay. And we're done. Oh, we're not done yet. Let's have another layer. And we're gonna write the lettering. This is the Blackberry, so oops. Okay. Set it to full. Set the size to 15, set the opacity to full, and then let's begin. and that's it. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you do like it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you do like the content that I put up. So when you subscribe, you will get notifications whenever I put up new videos on my channel. Okay, so until then, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.